Hi everybody, Paul Pancake here. Welcome back to another speed build on my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You look absolutely amazing as always, and I am so glad that you found your way here. Today we're building a modern farmhouse, and I'm very excited for this build because this is a kind of a recreation because I've seen a picture on Pinterest and I liked it so much of this kind of black and white modern farmhouse, and I really wanted to recreate it. And I'm also going to blend in a picture right here so you guys know what this house is kind of based off, because I usually always work with reference pictures, but I barely ever build a home which looks like exactly like the reference picture, and I feel like this time we actually kind of nailed it. Like, it looks very similar, and that's why I kind of want to credit the original photo so you guys know what this house is based on. And yeah, it's kind of similar to the Pinterest home that I built last week or like 2 weeks ago, I don't even know, but yeah, it's still very different. It's very black and white, it's not as bright, it has a lot of dark colors, and honestly it's if I ever built a new home, because this is obviously kind of like a modern build, even though it has this farmhouse style, I guess it would be like a new build, if that makes sense. This would probably be my not my dream home, but like very close to my taste, just because in real life I also like to work with a lot of black and white, and I don't really like colors when it comes to furnishing. So I really like the colors used in this. At first I was a little, not sure if I really wanted to go for this black and white theme, because it seemed very like cold and just a little, wait, what was that word? I don't know, but I thought it would be a little much, but in the end, I feel like it turned out nicely. Also, if you didn't know, I'm not a native English speaker. I'm from Germany. That's why sometimes my English, sometimes I'm missing some words and stuff, just like I did a few seconds ago. So please forgive me about that. And I was actually sending this into my Discord. I have a Discord server. If you want to join that, then feel free to do that. The link to that is in the description down below. And in that Discord server, I asked you guys whether you thought that this build was okay, and if the black and white is too much or not, and you guys really helped me with that one. I mean, you said that the black and white is okay, so I actually went with that. Here you can see that I kind of tried to go for this wood paneling from Seasons, but I'm gonna change that in a second just because I didn't really feel it. Also, I'm doing this custom garage moment, and the whole garage, I feel like it didn't quite pop as much on that wood paneling background as it did on the white background, so that's why I'm going to change that into kind of a metal surface, if that makes sense. But I posted this into Discord. You guys helped me a lot with also the windows and stuff, because like I said, this is kind of a modern farmhouse, so I was a little confused because I didn't know if I should use more like modern windows or like if I should use the craftsman kind of windows that we got with Seasons. And in the end, it turned out to be kind of a mix of them, but I mostly used the craftsman windows from Seasons. And I want to talk about the garage a little bit more. So as you can see, I use those Moschino. I never know if I think it's called Moschino or Mosquito, who knows. But I used the Moschino windows to kind of create those that row of square little windows, and then I covered the rest of the window with doors from base game, and put those doors more into the ground with tool mod. And as you can see, I'm using a lot of tool mod in this build, but I kind of always do. I feel like you can do so much neat stuff with tool mod, and I can't really, I feel like it's a lot to explain on how it works, and you guys always ask me how I do these things, and even if I could maybe even like make a tutorial about it, because I did a reshade tutorial. So but I can't. The tool mod has so many options and it's constantly updated, and there's like amazing tutorials out there. So I advise you, like, if you want to learn tool mod and just know how I do some certain stuff, just put, I don't know, tool mod tutorial into YouTube and then look one up, because there's some amazing tool mod tutorials, especially by the creator, which is Twisted Maxi. They have a tutorial series on their channel, I believe, where they perfectly explain how tool mod works. So I really recommend that if you want to work with tool mod. Just type it in tool mod Twisted Maxi tutorial on YouTube, you'll find it. And yeah, I use these little shelves as a custom roof detail, and it's kind of becoming a habit of mine to use these shelves as a detail because I don't know, I feel like they're kind of nice, and I also use them in my murder house. I'm also using them in the current build that I'm building, which is the Bridgerton house. By the way, Bridgerton, can we just talk about that show a little bit? I'm so obsessed with that. I don't know why. Like, I've watched it to the end now, and I really want to watch it again. I'm also really obsessed with the music, like because what they do, if you haven't seen Bridgerton yet, you totally should, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. But what they do is take like pop songs, like popular songs, and turn it into like a classical music style with like strings and like an orchestra and stuff, and then put that as the background music, and it's brilliant. It's so good, and I'm obsessed with that right now. And I got a new sweater, which I'm wearing right now, which is this cool ice blue one, and I really like it, and it came in the mail yesterday, and I was so happy about it because this is also like the Bridgerton colors, because the family of Bridgerton, I'm sorry, this is just me talking about Bridgerton all the time, and for those who don't care about Bridgerton, I'm really sorry, but I have to fanboy a little bit now. But yeah, basically their family colors is blue, so I kind of thought, okay, I'm gonna wear this for today's speed build, and also put like the background lighting in a little like blue moment, if that makes sense. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cute. And yeah, talking about the face cam, I also don't have any makeup on just because I realized that my acne got worse again, and I don't know, like I don't feel comfortable wearing makeup, to be honest. Like, I like doing my brows are totally fake, like don't even think about it. These are fake, I filled them in because otherwise I would look like a baby. But yeah, I usually wear makeup. I didn't do it this time, and I feel super comfortable because otherwise I just have to pay attention to not touch my face and all of that, because otherwise that would like F up the makeup. But this way I feel very good. So yeah, please forgive me if well, no, you know what? Don't forgive me for anything. I'm quite comfortable. And I guess that's the main aspect of this. Talking about face cams, I got a comment where somebody said that they don't like the face cams because they're distracting. And now I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Like, feel free to leave it in the comments down below if I should sometimes make speed builds without face cams. Because I kind of got used to it, and it's actually kind of fun because I feel like this way I'm able to connect on a more personal level with you guys. But yeah, I really got used to it, and it's a lot of fun for me. So if most of you guys are okay with face cams, then I would totally love to continue doing them. But yeah, we should probably talk more about the build. So the build is on a smaller lot in Newcrest, and you have probably noticed that my last builds were all built on this Newcrest, well, in this Newcrest neighborhood, because I really like these lots. They're very neutral, and you can basically build every building style in them, and it won't look, well, I mean, if you'd built like a huge fantasy castle, it would probably look weird on these lots. But other than that, like, these lots are great, and that's why I kind of wanted to do it again in this neighborhood, and I put it on one of the smaller lots just because I didn't want to really like do such a big build, because honestly, after the murder house that I posted last week and also the Pinterest house, I really just wanted to build like a more normal, smaller house. Because if you're new here or haven't been here for a long haven't been here for a long time yet, does that sentence make sense? I don't know, but I prefer making smaller houses just because I don't know, I think it's always fun to have like a little challenge how to fit in stuff and make everything look still like cozy and cluttered and stuff. And I don't like big homes so much, and I've been building a lot of those in the last few weeks, and I did enjoy it because it was totally out of my comfort zone, and like I like stuff that actually lets me go out of my comfort zone. But yeah, it was nice to kind of go back to my roots. And I mean, for some people a 3-bedroom home is big, and it also always depends on how big the bedrooms are. I would say they're medium-sized in this one, but yeah, just saying that this is not a huge home, but I feel like it's a very nice family home if it's like a young family, and it's also not that expensive. I mean, it is kind of, I think it costs like around 100,000 simoleons, But I feel like if you have a good enough job in The Sims 4, then you can totally reach that goal and just move into this house. And I feel like this is a nice house to have children in because, like I said, it has 3 bedrooms, although I only furnished 2. Like I made one into the master bedroom and I also made a second one into a toddler room because I thought it was kind of cute. Like I imagined a family of 3 moving into this home. And yeah, the child is the kid is a toddler, if that makes sense. And that's why I furnished it as a toddler room. But I made the 3rd bedroom into like an office situation. I just like to do that because, yeah, why not? I could have made it into a second kid's room, but I just wanted to make it into an office situation. And of course, once you download this house from my gallery, because by the way, you can always do that. My gallery name is paulpancake, and it's going to be up there so you can download it. And yeah, once you downloaded it, you can of course like change the furniture and make the 3rd bedroom into a kid's room as well. But yeah, at first I made it into an office. That's basically the thing. And yeah, I have an ensuite for the master bedroom, and there's also going to be an ensuite for the kids' room. There's not going to be a 3rd bedroom because actually my roommate came into my room and I was showing her the house because that's what we do. She's like, hey, what you building? And I'm just like, hey, here, this is that. And I'm like super proud and showing her what I've built. And I'm very thankful for her for being that interested into the stuff I make, because sometimes it's really hard to like decide also in a build. Like she, honestly, I'm constantly asking her if that looks, or if this or that looks okay, and if the thumbnail is okay, and which of the 2 thumbnail versions I should choose for my new video. Like she's a constant help. I love her so much. Also, I said roommate, I meant flatmate. I don't know why, but I constantly say roommate. I don't know why. She's not my roommate, she's my flatmate. I have my own room. But yeah, another thing I wanted to say was, there was something else, but I forgot it. Whatever. It maybe will come to me later. But we're currently furnishing the kitchen, and I really like the kitchen layout. And okay. Before I start, it came back to me. Before I talk about the kitchen and everything a little bit more, I wanted to say that at first I wanted to use those kind of not weathered, but like more shabby looking floorboards, like the wooden flooring from Spooky Stuff, which is kind of shabby looking, because I thought it would be nice for an old farmhouse to make it look a little bit more natural and stuff. But it looked a little too shabby, honestly, and something was just flying in front of my face, but it looked a little too shabby almost, and I really wanted to make it look kind of chic and modern as well. So I changed it into the eco lifestyle flooring. I tried to do some cool stuff with the flooring around the fireplace, for example, where I kind of rotated the tiles and also made them in half, if that makes sense. I don't know, cut them in half and then placed them around the fireplace so it looked a little bit more detailed. I really like doing that. I should do that more often. And yeah, put some nice fancy little marble flooring underneath the fireplace. I thought that looked pretty neatly. And yeah, as you can see, I loved using the items from the paranormal stuff pack because they're just simply beautiful, like the couch and the chairs and everything. Like I felt like it fit this modern farmhouse style very, very well. And yeah, I tried to incorporate more rustic elements like that side table from Cats and Dogs. I put that actually in, I think I used that 4 times in this house just because I felt like it fit the aesthetic so well, considering it being a modern farmhouse. And also that bookshelf, which is like sort of angled a little bit to the wall, it's base game, you know, like it's so pretty, and I didn't expect it to be base game, but it was so nice to use in this house because I feel like you can see those like a lot in these modern farmhouse inspiration pics on Pinterest. And yeah, the kitchen is also one of my favorite parts of the house, just because I like the layout. I like how it's like in this half circle and then with the island. I think that looks pretty neatly. And as you can see, I kind of tried to put that side table, that marble side table from Dine Out, underneath the kitchen island, and I felt like it looked like a nice little detail that we usually don't have. Like I really want some modern marble counters in The Sims 4. Like I feel like we really miss those. Like we have a lot of, you know what, we don't have a lot of counters, but yeah, some marble counters would be everything. not gonna lie. And again, I used some custom paintings, as you can see, and put them basically everywhere. And I know that I always use the same ones, but I just feel like they're so beautiful. They're by Simlicy. She's also an amazing YouTuber, and I put them in every one of my modern houses basically. And I'm also going to use like some different, wow, also, oh my god, I just realized, did I speed up the speed build like a little too fast? Because it feels like it's faster than usual. I don't know, I'll have to look into that later. But yeah, I also used these different ones with the face and the rainbow and I guess it's a coral, and place it into this kind of open hallway area, and I like them so much and I use them all the time as well. I should probably go and look for new gallery paintings, but it's just I like them, okay? I want to keep using them. And yeah, we also have like a little powder room on the first floor, but I cut that out just because I wanted to keep this video shorter. My last few videos have always been like 30 minutes, and while for me it's not a problem because I can totally talk for like 30 minutes straight about random stuff, but I felt like for you as a viewer, it's probably better if they're shorter. So like 20 minutes is, I feel like, the perfect time, because for example, if I don't know, spending time watching YouTube videos, I usually prefer videos that are 20 minutes or under. So yeah, I hope you guys are okay. Well, I guess you guys are okay with shorter videos, but yeah, that's why I had to cut out more stuff, and I cut out the making of the powder room, and I cut out a little bit more of the furnishing, just because I don't know, I feel like I'm not as good at furnishing anyway. Like I would say that I'm better at building than furnishing. I feel like there's a lot of people who are much more talented at furnishing than me, so I don't know. That's why I guess I don't value my furnishing that much, and that's why it's easier for me to cut out stuff from the vid. But I mean, if you guys want to see more of furnishing and less of building them, please let me know and I can try to, yeah, do something about it for my next speed build. But as you can see, I created this cute little area where yeah, I don't know the exact name of it. It's like where you can do your makeup or just get ready with your hair and stuff. In front of the window, I really like the angled mirror idea, and then I put those little, what is it? Those little dressers from Tiny Living to the left and to the right of them, and I just imagined that maybe there's makeup in there or other supplies that you need to get ready, and I thought that would be a cute idea, so that's why I put them onto the sides of it. And I actually left in the master bathroom because I wanted to, I don't know, like I do cut out my bathrooms a lot just because I don't know, I do a lot of en-suites, and I feel like all the en-suites usually look very similar, so it doesn't make sense to leave all of them in, but I usually want to leave in like one main bathroom that looks very similar to the other one, so you guys just quickly see how I did the bathroom, and yeah, without having to include all the other ones as well. So this is the master bathroom. It's not huge, but I feel like it's nice. I actually wanted to incorporate a closet too, because in my last build in the murder house, I did it in a way where they had to get through a walk-in closet to come into the bathroom, and I love those layouts. I feel like they make so much sense, and I wanted to do a tier 2, but we didn't have enough space, and I really wanted to fit in like a third bedroom, just in case, I don't know, if one of you guys moves in here with their families and they decide to have a second baby, they're gonna have space for it. They may need to move because the room doesn't have an ensuite, but yeah, I guess also having ensuites in every bedroom is also probably not normal. I guess it's more of a thing that I do because, for example, like I said, I asked my roommate a lot about like my houses and what she thinks of it, and a lot of times she's just like, why are there like 6,000 bathrooms? And honestly, I don't know why, but I just got used to making those. I feel like they're so common, especially in like US America. We don't really have them in Germany. I mean, we do have them, but I feel like it's more rare. It's especially, we have like a situation where, I don't know, for example, the kids' room or some bedrooms have their own bathrooms, but they're also most of the time accessible from the normal hallway and not just from the bedroom, if that makes sense. And yeah, but I kind of got used to give everybody an ensuite, and I really like doing that because I mean, I mean the kid living here is probably a toddler now, and it may not make that much sense, but once they grow older, like, I guess it makes more sense. And I feel like the teenager would love to have their private bathroom. But yeah, we're heading towards the end of this video. This was super quick today, but I hope you still liked it. And yeah, if you did, then feel free to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and become a member of my pen cult. I would absolutely love that. I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Saturday, so if you like watching streams, then feel free to join me there as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you next time as well. Bye everybody.